Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Amethyst Kevin Love. Intrigued to try this card out at the center position. I just don't think he's truly great because he's not a good defender, and he's 6'8", which, don't get me wrong, I don't think Kevin Love is the tallest guy in the world, but is he really 6'8"? Like, he's always been listed like 6'10" throughout his career, as far as I know, and all of a sudden he's like listed at 6'8". Maybe he's shrunk, or maybe the NBA is finally measuring more accurately or whatever, but that's pretty small for a center in my team. I don't know. We'll have to see how his player build looks and stuff like that. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Less than 500 subscribers away. Channel is really growing. Would really appreciate it if y'all hit that subscribe button. Trying to hit 14K by the end of October, and I think it's very, very possible. So would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and take a look at KLOVE. So, 91 offense, 79 defense with a 74 driving layup, 90 post game, 92 close shot, 85 midi, 86 three ball, 75 standing dunk, 90 free throw. The offensive stats are good. 64 pass sacks, okay. He doesn't ball handle at all. Defensively, he's very poor. 74 interior. He is a great rebounder, 90 offensive and defensive. 54 speed and excel is not quite as slow as I thought he might be, but it's not great. I think you could work with that if he was a little bigger. 47 lateral quickness as well. Like, if he was a little bigger, I feel like I could work with the lack of defense, but I don't know. He's not going to be able to, I don't think he's going to be an elite level big man by any means, but 2 hops are break starter and rebound chaser. Rebound chaser is a nice one to have. Break starter as well is a nice one to have. So also has gold master, catch and shoot, claymore, green machine, guard up, needle threader, post playmaker, pogo stick, workhorse, box up, be sprinkle, and read the set passer. He's got a couple interior badges. Has aerial wizard, rise up, corner specialist, bailout, scooper, hook specialist, back down punisher, drop stepper, post spin, and dimer on bronze. I mean, he's got a couple good badges. He looks like a decent card, to be completely honest. I wouldn't say he looks great, but he looks okay. Offensively, he's going to be good. Defensively, he's going to struggle. He's undersized. He's not super fast, and he's not a particularly great defender either. But offensively, I think he'll be really nice. He's going to be a really good pick and pop big. See what his release looks like this year? Okay, so they definitely changed Kevin Love's release, which we already knew, actually, because I did challenge with him earlier. But it's still fine. I mean, it's different than it has been the last couple of years, but it's still a smooth, fast, easy release. Like, I think it's definitely easily knocked down. Going to be a good jump shot. My question is a 6'8" Kevin Love? I just think that's a little too small, maybe, especially considering he doesn't defend either. He'll rebound the ball pretty well, does have good rebounding stats and half rebound chaser, but I don't think he's going to defend very well at all, and I do think the lack of size will hurt him on the boards at times too, considering he's not super athletic either, so he's not going to be jumping insanely high. I just don't see this Kevin Love card being all that elite in my team, unfortunately. I think he's going to be good. I don't know if he's truly amazing. He's going to be a great pick and pop, and his release is phenomenal. I mean, we are seeing I'm green and everything with him, but is that enough to justify a spot on the court? For most teams, probably not. If you're a no money spent player, maybe. But for my team, my main squad, he's not going to make the team. But will he make my no money spent squad? I'm intrigued to find out. Let's hop into a game, see what Kevin Love can do. All right, let's get into this offense and let's see what we can do in this game. I think that's Trae Young at point guard for him. He does have Giannis at center. I'm just going to shoot over Trae. Catch and shoot. Kevin Love's release is too smooth. That's a short PG. We're shooting over him every single time. Fast, smooth release, and he greens it lightly, and that's the nice part about Kevin Love. He is that elite level shooter who can really stretch the floor at a high level. This dude's got Giannis, Ray Allen, Jabari Smith. Not the best team by any means. Anthony Davis, I think, as well. Or is that Marcus Smart? That's who that is, not Anthony Davis. I'm sorry. He's got an okay, like, budget-ish team, but, like, not a good team, I wouldn't say. Kevin Love catching, pump faking, I will take the foul. They changed that to where that's now a foul 100% of the time when they make contact with you, jumping at a closeout, and you don't shoot the ball. It's a foul 100% of the time. This dude is switching icons like nobody's business, and I switch icons a ton. So if I'm saying it, that means it must be pretty crazy. Attacking the rim here, Wade. I'm going to pump fake out with Kevin Love. Kevin Love, I will say he does have like pretty decent strength. He could definitely potentially just body Jabari Smith on the inside. Like well, maybe not. Half rebound chaser, pump fake, and goes right back. I'm trying to pump fake. Yeah, he's just not. 6'8" is not going to really cut it on the inside, man. He's not going to be a true masher. If you can't mash Jabari Smith, I'm not sure he's going to be doing too much mashing at all, to be honest. But let's go pick and pop again. That's where he's going to be most effective, which is why also I'm using D-Wade instead of Steph in this game, is because the slashing threat opens up space for Kevin Love for that type of thing right there. A catch and shoot 3 off of that. Didn't even have to set a screen right there. He just helped off K-Love because I had the threat as a slasher. K-Love, 54 speed. You see it there. He's a little faster than guys like Dirk and even Channing Frye and somebody like that. He's got a little bit more speed than those guys. 54 is a bit more manageable, but it's still a bit slow. A D-Wade attacking the rim. Again, we got him. K-Love, again, wide open, and that's another bucket. Kevin Love showing off his potential as a shooter right now. Combined next to a rim runner, and with Dwayne Wade coming out today in this same Kevin Love set, you could play him next to D-Wade, especially if you're a no money spent player. And it does give you a very cool, valuable combination point guard center in terms of that pick and pop that you are able to run. Now, is it enough to justify really running this Kevin Love over some of the other options in the game? Probably not. I think when you can get a guy like Serge Ibaka, you probably want to target him over a Kevin Love. Anthony Davis for sure over Kevin Love. Chris Bosh is free if you're good enough to get him as well, would be another guy to target. Like, there are better options than Kevin Love is the point I'm making. But driving to a bull rim again, I mean, as a shooter, he is one of the best. He is absolutely knocked down. I cannot miss with him. Green's another lightly right there, and he is hooping his butt off right now. Contest, that's a miss. We leak out in transition. Generally, Kevin Love is the one throwing the leak out, but we're trying to leak out with him this time. Backdoor, K-Love, I need to dump. He can't mash anything, bro. For everything he can do as a popper, he cannot mash a soul. 6'8", he feels small on the interior. Now, offensively, I'm not noticing the size at all as a popper, and defensively, he doesn't feel like a liability size-wise. Like, I haven't been mashed or anything yet anyway, but I don't know. I like the pop effect that he's giving me, but I just think there are better options. I think I can blow by Wade here. I could have low-key. Let's just post up. See. Okay, interesting foul with Marcus Smart. I don't know. It just, he doesn't do enough things well to play in the best squad, but he does give you a good dynamic next to a slashing PG as a truly very, very good jump shooter. So good pass there, catching and shooting with Wade in the corner. That is just amazing offense. Look at Kevin Love being a facilitator right there, post spinning, forcing the help, and knocking down the three out to D-Wade. That's what D-Wade can do, man. He'll hit his open shots, no doubt about it. This combination is looking really, really nice, and Kevin Love is looking really good right now. If you get the right matchup with him and use him properly, offensively, he is going to be awesome. Now, on the defensive end of the court, he's going to struggle because he is small and because he doesn't have good defensive stats. But he is really good offensively, and that is a valuable role for a lot of people's teams right now if you don't have the best big man in the world. A guy like Kevin Love, he's like an upgrade over a Channing Frye or somebody along those lines. Jack Sigma cards like that. He's kind of the next level up of your pick and pop big over those types of cards is how I would best describe Kevin Love, I think. So if you're running those types of cards in your lineup, if you like the pick and pop big man and you want somebody like that, Kevin Love fits that role, especially being free. It's just so nice how much value he gives you, to be honest. End around here. Why is Kevin Love end arounding? Oh my goodness. He's showing off a little bit of speed right there. Doesn't feel as sluggish and slow as Dirk or Channing Frye or any of those guys. I'll tell you that for sure. He's still slow though. He's not back in the play, but he did at least get around Jabari Smith there. This game is pretty close to over. I mean, we're up 16-4. It's over. I'm going to be honest, but get through this screen and we're going to push the ball at the court. Dwayne Wade, I could just go all the way and take a dunk probably, but I mean, yo, I had a wide open. I was going to throw it, honestly, to the corner to whoever. I think Chris Bosh is in my corner. And then I was going to try to swing it up top to Kevin Love, see if we could get another three. That's a good shot. Stepping back with Marcus Smart and taking the open three. That's a very, very good, confident shot. 16-7 game. The only way to really score with this Kevin Love, unfortunately, is really just to get him in the pick and pop. But now that he's not leaving the pop, I'm just going to take my dunks. And that's fine, too, because D-Wade is going to do that at a very, very high level, of course. We're going to blitz the outside hand here. Step on him. This game's basically over. Honestly, I don't know if I even need to see much more gameplay. He's coming back a little bit in terms of scoring, but I just think he's been in such a hole. We've played so well offensively that it really doesn't matter. Attacking the rim again. Yo, this spacing is just atrocious. But Kayla, yo, he is so gassed. Offensively, I mean, you better not try to do much more with him than exclusively shoot the ball because he will get very gassed, and he is very, very limited on the offensive end of the court, generally speaking. But I hit our pop again. We'll just try to facilitate something here. Yep, we got a back door. Brandon Roy, dunk. I think we can call the game there. 13-1-2 for Kevin Love. The offensive performance was immaculate. Let's hop back to the main menu. Let's review the card. In conclusion, Kevin Love, I mean, he's a great offensive card. Like I said, I just think he's really small and not a good defender, and I just don't think he's good defensively. Does he fit people's squads? Yes. If you are using a guy like Channing Frye, a guy like Dirk Nowitzki, a guy like Jack Sigma, somebody like that, I think he's better than those cards. I think he is a legitimate upgrade at center position over a lot of the free and budget centers that people are using right now. I think he's a viable option at center because of how good he is offensively. Is he a top 5 center in my team? No. Is he a top 10 center in my team? I think probably yes. He's not a bad card. He's better than I thought he was going to be honest. He's so nice offensively and such a smooth release as well as the passing ability. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.